Remember this?
The #1 best-selling author R.L. Stine wants to give you lots and lots of Goosebumps in 3 different book series. First, Goosebumps, where the terror began and the screams go on forever and ever. Then, give yourself Goosebumps, where you choose from 20 different scary endings. And don't forget, Goosebumps presents books based on the Goosebumps TV show with creepy color photos inside. From Parachute Press and Scholastic, available wherever books are sold.
Think back to grade school. It's book fair day, the best day of the year. You look past the wicked cool pencil erasers. You skip the multicolored pens. Captain Underpants ain't badass enough for you. But there it is. The most badass book series of all time. Goosebumps. Started in 1992 and written by R.L. Stine, Goosebumps books were everywhere. Pretty much every kid growing up in the 90s had at least one Goosebumps book. Now the first book report I ever wrote in school was on Say Cheese and Die. So I've always had a special place in my heart for the Goosebumps series of books. And of course I passed with flying colors because that book was rad. There were 62 books released in the original series, and that doesn't even include the various spin-offs like Tales to Give You Goosebumps, which was more of an anthology book featuring several small stories, and Give Yourself Goosebumps, which was a series of choose-your-own-adventure books. I mean, you got the original series. It's great. Then you got reprintings of the original series. And then you got different reprintings of the original series. And then you got hardback reprintings of the original series. And then you got Hall of Horrors. And then you got Most Wanted. And then you got Horrorland. And then you got Goosebumps Presents, based off the show. And then you got Give Yourself Goosebumps. And then you got hardback monster editions. And then you got big softback collections. You could read Goosebumps for the rest of your life. I could read Goosebumps for the rest of your life with just the books I've shown. Believe it or not, they were still making Goosebumps books as late as 2012. To date, there have been around 179 Goosebumps books. That's a lot of nostalgia. And you know what? There's been some great Goosebumps books. I mean, right here we got Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, The Halloween Spectacular, The Haunted Mask, my favorite. We got The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam. I've never read this one, but that motherfucking pedophile camp counselor, this cover has followed me my entire life. I can't escape it. A Night in Terror Tower, The Return of the Mummy, The Night of the Living Dummy, that kind of rhymed, The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, One Day at Horrorland, The Girl Who Cried Monster, Stay Out of the Basement, that's where your dad keeps the kids he kidnaps, and Welcome to Dead House. And that's only scratching the surface of the Goosebump Mountain. I personally have probably over 100 Goosebumps books at this point, but I love them and I'm going to keep buying them because they're great. And if you can find them not destroyed, because little dickheads as kids like to draw on their books and rip up the spines, and then libraries stick stickers all over them. But if you can find Goosebumps books and they're cheap, I suggest picking them up. They're great little nostalgic books. The Blob That Ate Everyone. I don't even remember this one. But leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite Goosebumps book is, and let me know what nostalgic topic I should tackle next in Nostalgia Addict. But episode 2, stay tuned, because we're gonna focus on the Goosebumps TV show, the movies, and all the other random merchandise I happen to own, because I own a little bit of everything at this point. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave me a comment, and leave me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more Nostalgia Addict, because viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Next episode, we tackle the Goosebumps show. And R.L. Stine, he used to say that shit on the show, and it was creepy, because he was just some weird old man, and as a kid, you didn't even know who the fuck that was.